back to Carly Stevens Books. My name is Carly Stevens. I just got home, so if I sound or look a little frazzled, then that's why. But when I got home, I found a Kindle Paperwhite all delivered to my house. So I thought I would do an unboxing, give my first impressions. I have always been either a physical book reader. You can see my collection kind of around me here. And there's more that's just off camera as well. So I like reading physical books. I love reading audiobooks, as you know if you've been around the channel. Those are really the two ways that I've enjoyed consuming books. I know that ebooks are the biggest way that people consume, that sounds kind of bad, but you know what I mean, read books nowadays. But I've just never been interested in e-books or e-readers or anything. But in the last couple years, I've started reading more romance. I've been interested in some thrillers and some genres that just lend themselves to not buying a whole shelf of books. You know, once you finish most romances anyway, it's, you know, happily ever after, and you can kind of move on and don't need to revisit it unless it's one that really hits home, and then sure, of course. Same thing with a thriller or mystery. You know, you're in it for the ride, it's very exciting, and then you find out the answer, and that's it. That's what you were there for. So all that said, I finally decided to try a Kindle for the very first time. My books have all been on Kindle for years, ever since they first came out. The Tanya Academy series and Laertes, they're not in Kindle Unlimited, but they are, you know, it's the cheapest price that you can get the books in ebook form. So here we go. I'm opening her up. This is the fastest I think any Amazon package has come to my door ever. Of all the things that I've ordered from Amazon, I ordered this like yesterday afternoon, and I don't have Prime, so you're like, of course, I don't have Prime, so for me that was just like instantaneous. I was so excited. Okay, we're opening. So for anybody who still has not gotten a Kindle, I will tell you what I think, and then we can be, you know, way late to the train together. Yeah, pros and cons to Kindles just in general, like the business model and everything. But I am honestly really excited to have splurged. Oh, lovely! Look at that. So this is what it was kept in. So the quote on the bottom says, "That's what books are for, to travel without moving an inch." Jhumpa Lahiri, the namesake. Yeah, absolutely. I feel like I've been able to travel and be at so many different people and so many different places in my life because of books, and it's just one of the joys of them. Okay, so what do we have in here? It's just a charger. It's a normal USB port, and then the other end, I assume, just it goes in the bottom here. There is an option like that automatically pops up if you buy a Kindle. When I bought the Kindle, that was for a really fast charger, but by all accounts this thing can last for hours. So unless you are, I don't know, just reading for 12 hours at a time, that kind of thing, I think, I mean, I haven't tried it out, but according to what I read, it is unnecessary. Okay, we have little instructions in there. Okay, all the boring stuff. So let's look at the Kindle itself. Ooh, so exciting. There's a smaller version that just, it's the most recent one, but it was only 6 inches, and that's only a little bit bigger than my phone. And I wanted to feel like I was holding something that was the size of a book, maybe like a little paperback or something. I didn't want to feel like I had a version of my phone that I was reading on, so I opted for the slightly bigger version. Okay, let's see. Oh, I see. So it says power ons at the bottom. I know this is thrilling. Thank you for taking this journey with me. Okay, so it's thinking, it's arriving. Oh, this is so exciting. It's so exciting. So one of the options that they gave me as I was buying this was to buy it with Kindle Unlimited or without. I decided to buy it without Kindle Unlimited because I know that I'm not going to read enough per month to justify it. However, I know that I want to get some Kindle Unlimited books for that Kindle Unlimited price, which is nothing once you get that month of subscription, which is about $10. So my evil plan is to get Kindle Unlimited for only a few months at a time, and then just get like a bunch of books that I've been looking for, and then turn off the Kindle Unlimited option. So this does not, disenfranchise anybody. It doesn't make any difference to the authors. They still make the same in terms of page reads, because with Kindle Unlimited, that's how authors make money. It's how many pages that you read of their work, and so that still applies if you do it that way. Amazon doesn't lose any money, and honestly, it's Amazon. I think they're doing fine, but I'm concerned about things like this as a creator that has been ripped off in the past. So you wouldn't be ripping anybody off if you just paid for, say, a month of Kindle Unlimited and then got like 100 titles in your library and then canceled it. That's what I'm planning to do. Okay, so I have the language option. Let's go with English. Next. Region, UK or US, US. Ooh, it's loading! Oh my gosh, this is so exciting. I have an older model iPhone, so I'm used to having the button right there, so hopefully everything's nice and straightforward without the home button. Okay. It's loading. I don't know what is ultimately going to be loaded. I think it's automatically going to connect to my Amazon account that I bought it through, because there was a note about that when I got it. So maybe it'll be some recommendations based on like my previous browsing or something like that. Find out. Okay, it is almost loaded. This whole process has gone really quickly. I mean, this whole video is, I can see, about 7 minutes long, and I've taken my sweet time explaining Kindle-related things. Okay, welcome to your new Kindle Paperwhite 11th generation. It's crazy how quickly everything changes in electronics. That's never really been my scene, so... let's see. So do I want to set it up on my Kindle, or do I want to set it up with my phone? I don't know which one's faster. Probably the Kindle, because I'm using the phone to to film this. So we'll set it up on the Kindle. Okay, so we're connecting to Wi-Fi. All right, please hold. I need to remember what the Wi-Fi password is, so please, one moment. Turns out it was easier to set it up on my phone instead of on the Kindle itself, but I forgot my Wi-Fi password, so I'm waiting on that for a second here. Meanwhile, I think I'm going to charge this baby up. When I opened it, it was at 57%, and I like things to be, 70 and above to be comfy. So that's what I'm gonna do until I get a text from my roommate with the information. It's like I almost remember, but I tried a bunch of stuff and it's not working. It is connected though, so that's positive. Okay, so when you're charging it, it just doesn't really want to do other things, but that is fine. I'll wait till I get that password. While we're waiting, I also got some things during a Redbubble sale. If you're not familiar with Redbubble, they have independent artists that not submit their work, but upload their work, and it can be printed on a huge variety of things, from t-shirts to stickers to phone cases to whatever. So I recently got some stickers, and these are the ones that I got for myself. I'm not sure how well you're going to be able to see this, but I love the Lockwood & Co. books, and I just finished watching the series on Netflix, so I got this Lockwood & Co. sticker. It's just a great logo. After dark, ring the bell, and wait beyond the iron line. So super fun if you like kind of spooky but not too spooky stuff, which I do. And then I just started teaching Crime and Punishment again, and so I found this and it made me laugh out loud, so I thought, well, that's worthwhile. And Redbubble has this deal where if you get a certain number of stickers, then all of them are discounted really deeply, so I'm like, well, obviously I have to get another one. So I got this one, and you have to be a big nerd like me to appreciate it. But it's Raskolnikov and Razumikin playing chess. Anyway, just it kills me. So, that's kind of cool. So my Kindle went on screensaver mode, and it's just this antique block letters. It is cool because it doesn't quite feel like a screen, which it's advertised not to feel like a screen, like you're looking at a phone. Not the same eye strain, it's more like a page that you're turning, but it's hard to tell through this screen that that's the case. But it is, and everything's just flush. There's no ridge there. It feels like one thing, and it really does look like a page. Okay, we have liftoff, and we're at 67%, so that's an improvement from before. Okay, so welcome. I've connected to the Wi-Fi at last. I was very close to knowing the password for anybody who was concerned, but just didn't quite stick the landing. So now all of that is dealt with. So next, let's see, do I want to make the Kindle Kid Friendly? No. Next, I want to read whatever I want to read. Okay, do I want to join Kindle Unlimited? Okay. Here's the question. Do I want to start my free trial now and then just gather a bunch of books? And then it renews at $9.99 every month after that. 3-month free trial, I will start my free trial, and then I will just collect these things like a glutton, especially if it's 3 months. It is March as I am filming this, so spring break is coming up, and that'll give me a little bit more time to read. March, April, May. Those are pretty crazy weeks or months at school. You can see I'm just not quite all there. This week has been absolutely insane with grading, even though I'm part-time as a teacher and part-time as an author. Anyway, I'm blabbing on, so start my free trial. Okay, it's always something. How do I want to pay? Well, let's take a look. Okay, I'm all paid up. Welcome to Kindle Unlimited, which is very exciting. There it is. Very exciting. Yeah, like I said, pros and cons, but that's not what this video is about. This video is about the joy of getting all of these ebooks and reading in a completely different format than I have ever read before. Yes, I'm slow to adopt this, but I didn't want to just get it to get it. I wanted to only get it when I knew that I was actually going to use it. So, continue. So exciting. All right. Do I want Amazon Prime? No. I order stuff from Amazon, but I'm not somebody who orders stuff from Amazon all the time. So I just kind of wait until I can get free shipping. I'm so that way. Okay. All right, then you can actually see a bunch of books, what to read next, etc., based on, stuff that I've looked up in the past. You can look up by genre, explore books by women writers, because it's Women History Month. Okay, so that's the home page. There's a little bit of a lag. If you can kind of see the lag there, but hopefully that doesn't bother me too much. So there's home, and then I guess you can't really see it, home, and then library, so I'm going to choose library. There's very little here. There is some reference material, that's interesting. So it says dictionaries. There are all kinds of dictionaries in different languages. That is fascinating. There's a German one, there's English, of course, Arabic, Italian, Hindi, Japanese. That is pretty neat. Okay, so I'm not a big fan of the lag, but that's the only downside so far. There's also no color with this. I was wondering about that, if there was going to be color, and there is not. Not a huge deal or anything, but sometimes I like to read graphic novels. It's not one of my primary genres or anything, but that would have been nice. Okay, I have a lot to do today, but I know what I'm gonna do this evening. I'm going to be getting a bunch of Kindle Unlimited books and just hoarding them and putting an alert on my phone to cancel the free subscription and then just give the page reads to all of the writers. Okay, well, that is very promising and very cool. So I hope this was at all interesting to you. Oh, look, I found some settings up here before we go. If you look at the settings, you can go warmer. Oh, warmer, it gets kind of yellowy, or cooler. Oh, that's lovely. I like that. We have dark mode. Ooh, dark mode. I like dark mode. All settings. Anything else that's interesting? Let's see. Oh, okay, so other people, household and family library, one adult is one of the options here. So I guess if you have somebody else who's also using the Kindle, then you can have separate libraries. That's nice. If you like reading different things. Okay, well, that was cool. I'm very excited to get started with this whole thing. Thanks for watching, and I'll be back very soon with another video about writing, publishing, and indie author life. Bye. Alright, just an update. I have had my Kindle for a little over a week now, maybe 2, and I've learned a couple of things, so I'm just going to finish that up. So one thing I realized is that if you check out books through Kindle Unlimited, you can only check out 20, which maybe I should have known in advance, but there you have it. You can download, buy and download as many as you want to, but you can only borrow those Kindle Unlimited ones for free, 20 at a time, and then you have to return them and do it that way. So something else is that it never quite looks like the Kindle is off, because they're kind of static ads that will appear on the front. It doesn't bother me at all, and it doesn't run down the battery. It doesn't appear to anyway, but that was something small that kind of surprised me. I knew that there were such things as lock screen ads, but they don't fade away into black or anything like that. I've really been enjoying the Kindle so far. I've read like a book and a half. The first book that I read was by Inez Johnson, who I'm going to be interviewing next week. And you guys have to listen to that. It is such good information about writing really binge-worthy fiction, because that's what she's good at. But yeah, so it's the Kindle's been great. You can adjust a lot of the settings. Mine is even waterproof, so if you're reading by the pool or in the bath or whatever, then it's not like panic if it falls in, which I have not tested out or anything, but that is what it says. So so far anyway, I would definitely recommend Kindle or certainly this one if you enjoy reading with that method. So yeah, that is it. Hopefully you have all the information now to make up your own mind about whether you want a Kindle Paperwhite for yourself. So subscribe, all of that good stuff for more indie author writing, publishing, and life. So I'll see you next week for the interview with Inez Johnson.